Welcome to our video. In this video, we focus on the results of our interviews with experts, whether and how they have experienced SAP Activate in projects, and how they feel about the integration of change management. We are not only interested in individual tools or project phases, we want to know what makes change management truly effective in practice and what causes it to fail. In the previous videos, we introduced SAP Activate and change management, presented methods, and highlighted the current integration in the SAP context. Now we will provide you with some practical insights. We spoke with several experts who have accompanied SAP projects from different perspectives. Their feedback forms the basis for this video. Our interview partners work in consulting and have experience in SAP projects and change management. They have taken on various roles in SAP projects, including project management, change management, and training. Our expert interviews were conducted on the basis of a structured guide, which addressed topics such as implementation, challenges, measurability, and expectations. The aim was to understand how well SAP Activate maps and supports the topic of change from a practical perspective. Our interviews made it clear that change management is most effective when it is planned early on and integrated into the project structure in a targeted manner. The clear phase structure of SAP Activate was highlighted as particularly positive. When used correctly, it provides a good basis for planning change measures. Our interviewees emphasized repeatedly that early communication, the selection of suitable formats, and consistent implementation make all the difference. In one of the projects, change support began more than a year before the actual go-live, with posters, dialogue formats, video statements, and stakeholder workshops. Such measures create acceptance, reduce uncertainty, and enable specific needs of target groups to be addressed. However, it is crucial that the tools are not only available, but also used consciously and continuously. If this is achieved, the interviewees agreed, change management can make a real contribution to the success of the project. Despite the strengths that SAP Activate offers in project management, clear weaknesses also became apparent in our interviews. Our interviewees criticized the way it is implemented in practice, not the framework itself. They repeatedly emphasized that many change measures remain formal and do not follow any real change requirements. Stakeholder analysis, change impact assessments, communication plans, all of these exist on paper, but implementation often remains schematic. The measures are carried out without being thought through. A common problem is the lack of integration into the overall project logic. Change management is not understood as a separate control element, but as an accompaniment without strategic anchoring. In addition, there is a lack of human resources when change for 20,000 employees is to be managed by a part-time position. Tools such as training courses and feedback tools are also used, but often in isolation and without being linked to each other. The result, instead of bringing about real change, a box is often just ticked in the template, and the opportunity to use change management as an effective control instrument remains untapped. Our interviews reveal a clear pattern. Change management only has an impact if it is planned from the outset. Support is particularly crucial before go live in order to address resistance at an early stage. The period after the system launch, known as the hypercare phase, should not be neglected either. Change does not begin with training and does not end with go live. Change management often seems difficult to grasp, but it is measurable. It is not just about hard numbers. Qualitative data, such as mood surveys and open feedback, also play an important role. Our interview partners show ways to do this, with surveys on perception, with concrete key figures on usage and errors, and with evaluations of training effectiveness. The key lies in the connection. Only when analyses are used and data is combined can a clear picture of success emerge. Our conclusion: change management is present in many SAP projects, but often not effective enough. There is a lack of strategic anchoring, clear responsibilities, and the courage to go beyond the template. The interviews clearly show that real change can only be achieved through consistent implementation, target group-specific communication, and active support from management and structure.